of the performance today, and then not the result, but how we played, how many chances we created, and we have also big credit to Bournemouth. They were so ruthless today. Every chance was a goal, so they had 8 finishes overall and 3 goals. But the mentality of the team, the way we played, the problems we caused them. And I watched many games of Bournemouth this year. I think there haven't been many teams who caused them so many problems. And then even when we conceded this 3-2, so it looked like from nothing, all of a sudden you are back again and then coming back again. So really it's incredible what these players are doing.
Pleased, I'm upset, I'm angry, as you want, because the call we received in the 96th minute, I cannot accept it. I cannot accept it, no.
Cannot accept the fact that they got a penalty and you think it was the wrong decision?
No, it's not. It's the wrong decision, not I think. Buffo is marking Gay perfectly. He just uses one arm. He doesn't even hold him. Even is Gay the one with two hands who pulls him down. And to receive a decision like this, no, in the 96th minute, in a place where it's very difficult to play, we were winning 3-2. It's very difficult to come here and be winning the game.
Okay, we'll take a look at that penalty incident very shortly. But firstly, Wrighty, what a game between two brilliant teams.
Really good teams. You know what you're going to get from Bournemouth. They're really well organised. You know, they've got a lot of very skillful players, very technical players, especially Semenya. And once they get going like that, the 2-0, I thought it was over. But again, you know, Palace showed their resilience. But yeah, it was a fantastic game to watch.
It was a fantastic game, and Bournemouth got off to the perfect start. They were 2-0 up at half-time, and it looked like they were cruising, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. They were the better side, and again, very similar to the goal we saw earlier. But yeah, the back post header, really, really good, really well worked. And Bournemouth can do this to you now. They've got so many different options of so many different goal scorers. But I mean, it's so easy for him because he's back in there on his own. No one's there. But then Semenyo, this is him at his absolute best. When he's in this type of form, right, you can't stop him.
You can't stop him. Too powerful, too good. To be honest, you've seen Mark Gay make the kind of mistake we're not really used to seeing making. You know, the ball in was, I thought it was too far in front of the forwards, and then Mark Gay he couldn't sort his feet out. And unfortunately, it fell to Bournemouth, and he took it very, very well.
Yeah, Crystal Palace did get back in it in the second half, and it was all about their hat-trick hero, Jean-Philippe Mateta. His first goal coming on 64 minutes, and then the second one coming just 5 minutes later.
Yeah, it's a really well-worked goal because he's involved in the build-up as well, getting hold of the ball and laying it off and spinning and getting in. But again, this is a really good finish, right? You really like this finish?
I do, because he's having to stretch, he's past the post, so he's got to guide it back in. People say, oh, it's an easy finish, but it's a very skillful finish because he had to get that on the heel of his boot. So it's a brilliant goal.
There's been late drama a few times at Selhurst Park this season. There was late drama again. Ryan Christie thought he'd won it.
It's a really good finish, you know, because it's slightly behind him, it bounces just in front of him, and he manages to get over the top of it and get good contact in it.
Technique.
Yeah, really good technique, good finish.
OK, then we heard from Andoni Iraola, Wrighty. He wasn't too happy about this penalty. What's your take?
I think that in the current climate, with the referees, with the holding in the box, at that stage of the game, look, he's holding him enough for him to fall down. He's not looking at the ball. I think that when they look at it, he's trying to get round him to get on that ball. Maybe he might not have got it, but it's just a poor decision from the defender to make at that stage of the game.
A word for Jean-Philippe Mateta. Got his first goal for France during the international break and a hat-trick.
Yeah, he did, yeah, but by looking at his face, I think he's more disappointed about this chance because he's got an hat-trick, and this is probably the easiest one out of the lot. Yeah. And at no moment is this ball going in the net. As soon as it comes off his foot, it's going way over the bar, and he'll be really disappointed. I mean, he's got a hat-trick, he's been the star man today, but yet tonight, he'll be thinking about that one.
That's it. It's really strange as a striker because you can see how disappointed he was after the game, because that is, as much as a good tapping for the first goal, but that is as easy as it comes in respects of build-up play, that stage of the game, to just finish it off and just let the crowd, like, that rapturous applause.
You both scored hat-tricks. If you missed a chance after it to get even more goals, does that still keep you up at night?
Yes.
You know what? What happens is that if you score a hat-trick and you miss one, that's the one you think about.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I know exactly what he's thinking. You just think, I should have scored that. Which is not a bad thing, really. Do
you know, it's a little bit greedy, because you're thinking, I've got a hat-trick, and you think...
Best strikers are greedy, aren't they?
Yeah, but you think about it's all about me, but you're lying at home going, oh, I should have had 4.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but you got... I should have had 4. Yeah. And that's just the way... And that's good for Mateta, because he has been, for Palace, the last couple of seasons, he has been absolutely outstanding. That's why he's got that French call-up. Yeah,
by his standards, had a slightly slow start to the season, but certainly kick-started it over the past week or so. As for Bournemouth, they were top at one point this afternoon. I know Andoni Iraola's angry. I'm sure he's still angry right now, but a point away at Palace isn't something to be sniffed at.
Tough place to go, Crystal Palace. Really, really good at home. And Bournemouth played some good stuff and they took the game to Palace. A lot of people go to Crystal Palace now and kind of sit off and wait to see what they're going to do. Bournemouth, from the very first whistle, got on the front foot, got themselves in front. But Andoni Iraola, I know he's not happy now, but for me, there could have been 2 penalties because Lacroix was getting dragged down as well.
You know, the thing with it is, Darren, is that he's upset because to go to Palace and be 2-0 up and then draw, could have lost the game. I thought he would have been a little bit more calm about it. Obviously disappointed about the penalty miss, but you go 2-0 up and you're away from home, you've got to try and see that out. So he's got to look at himself really and the team.
Palace Arsenal next weekend, the Ian Wright derby. Do you enjoy that one?
It's a tough one, yeah. It is a tough one, especially with Arsenal going for the league and needing Palace to do well as well. It's a tough one to watch, that one.
Okay.
If you've got genuine people in your squad that want to go and hit it, and he's one of those, Gabriel, that every single time the cross comes in, he wants to be the first contact on it. And he's either scored or he's assisted. Been brilliant.
Yeah, and we're seeing other teams kind of almost learn from Arsenal, aren't we?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not an easy skill. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of work on the training ground to make it happen. And to perfect it, you need somebody who can put the ball right on the sixpence, and that's what Arsenal got at the minute. Let's
take a look at Arsenal's upcoming fixture run then, because if you take a look at these, Benty, up until the end of November, there's plenty of games that Arsenal will look at and say they're winnable.
Yeah, they are, but they're going to be difficult for different reasons. I mean, Atletico speaks for itself. Crystal Palace at home, they're in good form, caused Arsenal problems last year. But you've got Brighton's, Burnley, that are going to sit in and make it difficult, more so Burnley maybe than Brighton. So even though on paper you go, do you know what, there's winnable fixtures, they're all going to cause their own problems. There's going to be different ways of playing.
Even just Sunderland away, that's going to be a tough game. Sunderland will be looking forward to Arsenal coming, a team that's trying to go to win the league. And Sunderland will want to cause problems in that game. It's going to be, all of those games will be tough for Arsenal, but I think they've got more than enough experience, especially the last 3 years, finishing second consecutively. They know how to go there now and what they have to do. And this is why, with the squad we've got, there isn't really any excuses this season. You've just got to go and get the job done.
And they got the job